Startups chasing valuations rather than value. Now, my question is it that too much capital is creating this situation? That's question number one. Second question is again from a dharmic point of view. Valuation is what someone thinks of me. Value is what I think of myself. So from a dharmic point of view, how do you explain to people that they should chase value and not valuations?
This has been our burning discussion with all the people whom I have met. Everybody seems to be chasing valuation and want to become unicorns very soon, but they are not talking about real value that they are creating. However, as you yourself said, too much capital sometimes is not good. Ati sarvatra varjayat, our scripture says, too much of anything is dangerous. If you are getting financed too easily, please be wary. There could be some underlying conditions which are not good for your business. And more money is never equal to more growth. Right kind of money is equal to right kind of growth. By putting too much capital, many of these venture capital funds, mostly are US based or Japan based, wherever there is too much of capital, there is no proper interest rate there, they can't earn much. So they come to these growing markets and they dump the money in a way at a certain risk. But what happens, the moment situations change for them, they become very exacting. They're very demanding. So please don't accept funds just because it's somebody is writing a check and because they don't know what to do with their money. They want you to figure it out. That's not the right way of accepting capital. You must have patience. When you need it, you take it. When you don't need it, you must have the courage to refuse it as well and wait for the next opportunity. Too much capital, as I said, is the reason why things are getting ruined. During the COVID time, we saw when the other markets were collapsing, all the capital moved towards growing markets like India. And without asking, the company has not even started its operations, but it's already going to be a unicorn, a so-called Sunicorn. That really kind of sent me into some kind of a shock. How can this be possible? There is nothing on the table, but yet they have a valuation. This is simply capital chasing companies. Similar, companies also should not chase capital unnecessarily. When you need it, you take it. Because it's a huge responsibility. Somebody's hard-earned money, not the venture capital funds, but somebody behind that has earned it, trusted the fund, given it. This fund is in a hurry to show returns, to show growth, and they may come chasing you, but you should have the courage to refuse it. If you don't need it, see it another time. As I said, be true to yourself. Follow the ethics of business. Opportunities will find their way to you. And that is what is required at this point in time. But most of the youngsters, as I said, they want to be on the Fortune 500 list too soon. And unfortunately, or misfortune, that is a misfortune 500 list according to me, because they're in a rush to go there, but the fall is also equally steep. And we are seeing it every day. So too much capital is not good. Ati sarvatra varjayet, as our scripture says, never take too much of anything. Everything in right proportion is good for us.